Assalamualaikum and good morning everyone. So welcome to Biology 101 with Miss Miza. Okay, how are you guys today?
Doing great, teacher.
Thank you. Good. I can see that everyone is so energetic this morning. Okay, so before we start our class, I would like everyone to show their ticket, their class ticket before we start our class today. Can everyone show me their ticket?
Teacher, this is my
Nabila? Yes, I can see Nabila.
mine.
Alright, Khalida. Shauki, where is your ticket?
This is my ticket, teacher.
Okay, Fakiha, I can see your ticket. And Nurbila, alright, I can see everyone's ticket. Good job. I can see that everyone is ready for today's class, right? Yes. Yes, good. Okay, don't mind if you want to eat during my class so that you won't be sleepy during our lesson today, okay?
Okay,
Okay. Alright, so let's get started. Our topic for today's class is cell structure and function. So we will look into two cell structure. First is the animal cell and the second one is plant cell. Okay. So the learning outcome for today's class is by the end of this lesson, students should be able to state the function of cellular components in animal cell and also plant cell. And second, students should be able to compare and contrast between an animal cell and also plant cell. Okay. The first structure is the structure of animal cell. So in animal cell, we have nucleus, nucleolus, endoplasmic reticulum, cytoplasm, the blue surface here, the large blue surface, lysosome, Golgi apparatus, plasma membrane, mitochondria, and also ribosome. So plasma membrane is the one that in the orange color, the orange part here, right? Moving on. Okay, we will look into plasma membrane and cytoplasm first. So plasma membrane is basically the outer membrane that surrounds the entire content of the cell. And the function of plasma membrane is basically to separate the content of the cell from outside surrounding and also control the movement of the substance in and out of the cell. For cytoplasm, it is basically the region between nucleus and plasma membrane, and the function of cytoplasm is act as medium for biochemical reaction in the cell. Okay. So next is nucleus and ribosome. So nucleus is the largest organelle in the cell. It is enclosed by nucleus membrane and we can find chromosome in the nucleus. So the main function of nucleus is to control all activities of the cell. And ribosome, it is the smallest organelle in the cell and it can be found in cytoplasm and the surface of endoplasmic reticulum. So the red dot here is the ribosome. So the function of ribosome is to carry out protein synthesis. Moving on to endoplasmic reticulum, we have two types of endoplasmic reticulum, which is rough endoplasmic reticulum and also smooth endoplasmic reticulum. So the one that have ribosome attached to it, we call it as rough endoplasmic reticulum, while the one that does not have any ribosome, we call it as smooth endoplasmic reticulum. So the function of rough endoplasmic reticulum is to transport protein, and smooth endoplasmic reticulum is used to synthesis of lipid. All right. Moving on to lysosome and also mitochondria. So lysosome is basically a membrane-bound sac that contains enzyme, and the function of lysosome is to digest food or any material that is taken by the cell. And lysosome also used to destroy old and damaged cell. While for mitochondria is an organelle that consists of two layers of membrane. The function of mitochondria is to produce energy that we can also call as ATP. Okay. Next is Golgi apparatus and centrioles. So Golgi apparatus consists of a stack of flattened sac. If we look into the diagram, we can see there are a few flattened sac in a stack form, and if we look into it in one glance, we can see it as a Wi-Fi icon. So the function of Golgi apparatus is to process, package, and transport carbohydrate. Golgi apparatus also used to form lysosomes. Okay, side note, Golgi apparatus can be also called as Golgi body, all right? Okay, so moving on to the last organelle for animal cell, which is centriole. So centriole is basically a small cylindrical component that exists in pairs, and centriole does not exist in plant cell. I repeat, centriole does not exist in plant cell. Alright, so the function of centrioles is to form spindle fiber. We have done with the structure of animal cell, and now we can move on to the structure of plant cell. So the structure of plant cell is basically the same as the structure of animal cell, But in plant cell, we have 3 extra organelles, which is vacuole, chloroplast, and also cell wall. Okay, so cell wall is made of cellulose and it is strong and rigid outer layer. So because of the string and rigid outer layer, cell wall can give mechanical support, protect the cell, and also maintain the shape of the plant cell. That is why plant cell have a fixed shape unlike animal cell. While for chloroplast, it is a contain chlorophyll pigment. So chloroplast is basically an organelle that contain chlorophyll pigment in it, and the function of chloroplast is for site for photosynthesis. So chlorophyll in the chloroplast will absorb the sunlight and turn it into energy for photosynthesis. And lastly, for vacuole, it is a liquid filled sac which we call it as cell sac. So the function of vacuole is to store water and vitamin, and it also used to maintain the turgidity of the cell. Okay, so before we move on to our next session, let's look into this video first, all right? Enjoy.
Okay.
Here's what is up contains. Outlet is the cell membrane. It controls what goes in and out. Cell gets energy from the source of mitochondria, also known as the powerhouse. In the ribosome of the cell with proteins in the system, Endoplasmic Reticulum will carry substances, breaking down materials, lysosomes. The nucleus controls the cell, kind of like a break it into DNA when cells divide to replicate. Inside the nucleus membrane full of pores. The nucleus makes ribosome units from proteins secreting hormones like the Golgi bodies. Each unit of the cell is an organelle. The membrane keeps substances out inside cell film and cytoplasm. Lysosomes help break things down, energy from mitochondria, protein factories, ribosomes, endoplasmic reticulum. Transfer substances like proteins to please control this. Cell membrane, mitochondria, lysosomes, ribosomes, cytoplasm, nucleus, the RNA Golgi body, and the nucleolus. Cell membrane, mitochondria, lysosomes, ribosomes, cytoplasm, nucleus, the RNA Golgi body, and the nucleolus. If you look at a plant cell, they have a few different organelles, chloroplast, vacuoles, and the cell wall. Chloroplast take the sun in, convert to food through photosynthesis, large vacuoles to food, water, and waste. Cell wall is the outer, rigid cellulose as the protector, that provides structure to the cell. Cell membrane, mitochondria, lysosomes, ribosomes, cytoplasm, nucleus, the RNA Golgi body, and the nucleolus. Cell membrane, mitochondria, lysosomes, ribosomes, cytoplasm, nucleus, the RNA Golgi body, and the nucleolus.
Oh, everyone, do you like the song just now?
Yes, teacher.
Yes,
teacher.
Good. All right, since we have already finished with our first session and you already listened to the song just now, we will move on to the next session, which is pop quiz. Are you guys ready for the pop quiz?
Yeah.
Yes.
Really? You ready for this pop quiz? It is a hard question, you know?
Ready.
I think we are
No,
ready.
I'm just kidding. It's not hard. It's just a simple question about what we have learned just now. All right. So, the pop quiz is: list down the similarities and the differences of animal cell and plant cell. All right. So, can someone give me the similarities between animal cell and plant cell? Anyone?
Me, teacher.
All right, Fatiha. What is the similarities?
Similarities of animal and plant cell, both of it have nucleus.
All right, good. That's right. Both animal cell and plant cell have nucleus. All right. So, can someone give me one differences between animal cell and plant cell? Anyone?
Me, teacher.
All right, Nabila, what is the differences?
Okay, so plant cells have a fixed shape while animal cell does not have fixed shape.
All right, good. Because of plant cell have the cell wall, it will give the plant cell a fixed shape. All right. Okay. So can Norbila give me one example of the similarities between animal cell and plant cell?
I think both cells consist of mitochondria.
Alright, good. Since both cells need energy, so both of them have mitochondria. Okay, can Shauki give me one differences?
Yes, teacher. Animal cell does not have cell wall.
Alright, good. It is true that animal cell does not have cell wall, but it has only plasma membrane, alright? Nur Khalida, can you give me one differences between animal cell and plant cell?
I think central teacher because centrals only can be found in animal cell only.
Alright, good job. I can see that everyone has paid attention during my lesson just now. Good job, everyone. So we have done with the pop quiz. Now we can enter with our mini game.
Yay!
Yay! Are you guys excited for the mini game?
Yes, teacher.
Good, good. I hope everyone will enjoy the mini game after this. Alright?
Bye.
Alright.
Right.
For this game, I label this as demo activity. This is a maze chase. Okay. So all you need to do is run to the correct answer zone and avoid the enemies. Alright. So by using the keyboard, the arrow keyboard, you can move the character and towards the correct answer. Alright. So okay. For example, here the question is animal cell does not have. Okay, what does the animal cell did not have but plant cell have? It is a cell wall. So you just go to the correct answer and ta-da! You are done, alright? Okay. So after you answer the question, you need to go to the leaderboard and enter your name. For example, my name is Miza. And click enter so that I can see your rank in the leaderboard. Alright?
Okay.
The link I already gave it in the group, so you can answer after this class. Alright? Okay, class, since we have extra time, I think everyone can start to answer the maze chase game that I have already given the link in the group. I will give you about 5 minutes to settle the game, alright?
Okay,
Okay,
teacher.
Okay, teacher.
Alright, so good luck, everyone.
Oh.
So,
Too many enemies.
so have everyone finished with the game?
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
teacher.
Alright, good job. I can see everyone's rank in the leaderboard right now. Okay, so yeah, good job. I can see that everyone can answer the question.
Number 1.
Alright, so number 1 here, I can see Shauki got the first rank.
Wow.
Congratulations, Shauki. Yes, Khalida?
What is my rank?
Khalida's rank is, you got second place. Good job.
Wow.
Thank you.
Okay, so for the third rank, we have Nabila. The fourth rank is Norbila. And the fifth rank is Fakiha. Alright, so I can see that Fakiha's score is quite low. But did anything happen during the game?
I didn't manage to answer all the questions.
Why is that? Did you not understand what I just did just now, or?
No, because I got eaten by enemies.
Oh.
I see. Alright,
No.
then you actually... Okay, this is just another question. Did you actually understand what I just learned, what I just teach just now?
Yes,
Yes.
I understand.
If you understand, then it is good.
Yeah.
Yes?
Can I redo it?
Yes, you can
later
redo it.
after class? Okay.
Alright, you can redo it just to improve your understanding about the lesson that we just have. So we can say that everyone have already achieved the learning outcome that have been set during the beginning of the class. So the first one is to state the function of cellular components in animal cell and plant cell. So everyone has already know what is the function of mitochondria, the function of centrioles, the function of plasma membrane, cell wall, and all other organelles, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, good. And another learning outcome is to compare and contrast between animal cell and plant cell. So we have already did this in our pop quiz, and everyone can answer it without any problem. So I can say that everyone have already achieved the learning outcome. Good job, everyone. Congratulations. All right. Okay, so before we end our class, I have a very simple task for you all. Okay, so in group of 5 people, I would like you to make an infographic about the similarities and the differences. And see you next week. Okay. Bye bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you.